What's up? What's up? This video we're gonna talk about our topic. We're gonna talk about motivation, right? We're gonna talk about drive, inspiration, how to get past obstacles. From my opinion and experiences, there's no right or wrong. So feel free to comment your experiences, what motivates you, or what inspires you. So let's get to it. So when it comes to motivation, inspiration, and drive, right? Um, what really motivates me and um, what gives me drive and what gives me a why I do things I do, or what helps me get up in the morning when I don't feel like doing some shit, or like, let's say for example I don't feel like working out, but I still end up working out, or I feel like doing something I don't really want to do, but I still want to do it, or I still have to do it, or whatever. Or let's say I don't feel like getting up to go to work, but I still manage to get up to go to work. What you need really, you obviously you need a reason behind why you need to do the things you do, right? So for example, working out, right? This is gonna be a pretty long video, so let's start with working out. Let's say for example your goal is to build muscle, or you want to lose weight, right? You become more healthy. You want to look better physically, right? And you want to be in better shape for like sports or anything, right? It could be anything. Or going to prepare for a certain event. What you gotta do is that, like, you know, this may sound corny, but like, you gotta, if you believe in God, or a God, or if you believe in the creator, or a higher power, or if you're atheist, if you just think of someone that's the most influential in your life, right? Someone you look up to, someone you have the most respect for, right? You look at them and try to take up their traits, or like think about how they do the things they do, right? Like what makes them great? Because I'm sure everyone has a secret admirer, right? Or like they admire someone. It could be a famous athlete, it could be a famous person, it could be anyone. It could be your parent, your friend, or whatever, right? Study these people and see how great they are, right? Whatever inspires you, right? And you got to ask yourself, like, damn, why does he inspire me so much? You know, like, why can I be like him? Or like, why me? Like, why not me? You know, why can I do the things my idol does? You know, take up his traits because they're your traits. Obviously, if you like to study them, if you respect them, if you admire them, clearly you have their traits too. You know, shout out to New Mind Frame, because she mentioned that. New Mind Frame, shout out to her, because I don't want to take her words, but like she didn't mention that. She basically mentioned that, like, the people you look up to, the people you admire, these you actually have the same traits as these people, believe it or not. And it's actually true. It really is true. I'm speaking from experience too. New My Frame she has her own YouTube channel. NUMINDFRAME, New My Frame. Come check her out. She mentioned in one of her videos that, like, basically when you really admire someone, they inspire you, you have their traits too. Let's say for example, that person, like, man, I'm sorry, these videos are all over the place. I'm sorry, but just hear me out, right? Everything's gonna add up. Let's say, for example, someone has a trait for public. Let's say you admire like a bodybuilder, right? How he works out a lot, how he has a lot of muscles. You actually have those same traits. You can actually build those. That's probably a bad example, but just hear me out. You literally have those same traits. You could build just as much muscle as that bodybuilder. You could have that bodybuilder, in order for him to build all that muscle, obviously he has a lot of drive, right? So clearly, most likely, you have the same drive as him. Because think about it. Out of everyone, why do you admire him? Why not someone else? Why is that? Isn't it because deep down you know you can adopt the same traits as him? See? That that alone knows that you are capable of the same thing. Now let's talk about spiritual side to it. Let's say if you do believe in God, right? Let's say if you're not atheist, right? Um, you have to look at it like this, right? If you want to take risks in life, if you want to do the things you want to do, clearly you have to rely on God, right? Because that faith on the higher power is going to help you propel you forward, right? It's going to help you become great, pretty much. Because, like, what's the worst thing that could happen if you follow your passion? If you keep, you know, getting out of your comfort zone, right? At the end of the day, since you have that faith from a higher power, you can't fall. Like, you can't fail. Like, you can't, like, you can't, like, because you have that faith. Like, people may call it law of attraction or whatever, but it's true though, because like there's no plan B because you only have one vision, one direction. You know, if you have that faith, you don't even have to have faith in God. Just like if you want something, you get it. It's that simple. Like let no one stop you. You got to have that confidence and faith and belief in yourself to go after something. You know, like you can't. I mean, second guessing that is natural, but like you just gotta say fuck it, you know, because at the end of the day, no one really cares. No one cares about what you do. At the end of the day, you're gonna die. So like, why not make your this lifetime memorable, right? Why not live to your fullest potential? You know, why not? That helps a lot. You know, it does. Um, yeah. So fuck, I was about to say something. It was on my mind. I forgot. But yeah, but like, no one can stop you really, because like, if you really think about it, people's opinions really don't fucking matter. If they're talking shit to you, if they think you can't do it, what's that gonna do? That's not gonna do anything. Like, it's gonna, because you're just gonna satisfy that person, you know? It makes no fucking sense. Do what you love. As long as you're not like hurting yourself, hurting anyone, you're straight. Like, how do you know what? Like, how do you know you find your passion or what excites you? Like, how do you know? Like, you gotta dig deep to your passions. Like, you gotta dig deep. You gotta do a lot of soul searching. I believe that your life path will lead up to your passions too. You just gotta pay attention to it. You know, and you can't be afraid. Fear is naturally gonna come. Like shit, I still get nervous. I get really scared when I try something new that I always wanted to do. I'm still working on it. I'm not even good at it. For example, this video. Like from my opinion, I feel like this video is shit right now because I'm all over the place, fucking stuttering. I don't know. I don't know. I do know what to talk about, but like it's not in order. I didn't plan this out. It's just straight from my head. But I still do it because I love it. You know, I love trying to help people. I love trying to give people my perspective about things. I think it's fun. I like it. It's fun, you know. And I feel a lot of joy, and I feel like time goes by really fast. And it makes me get up in the morning a lot more better, you know. So yeah, I like it. So just don't overthink. Don't think of the worst case scenario. It's always good to prepare, but definitely have that trust in God and that higher power that like God has your back. That no one can stop you. You're limitless and you're fucking amazing. And if people tell you otherwise, you know, fuck them. You know, like real shit, fuck them. You're the shit. You really are. Everyone's unique. If you're here, just the fact that you're here on Earth, right? You're here in this day and age, in this timeline. Clearly, you're meant for great things. Clearly, God has a purpose for you. Why the hell will God put you on Earth if you don't have a purpose? That makes no fucking sense. You're proof. Just the fact that you could move, you're alive. that alone is proof that you have a great purpose in this life and that you're meant for great things. It could be whatever. Don't let anyone say this and that. What, like, it could be anything. You can work at, you don't even have to, like, be a businessman or anything. You know what I'm saying? You can work at any job. You can do whatever you want. If you love what you're doing, that's success, and the money will come along with it. Money is bound to happen. If you do what you love, it's bound to happen. Like there's no like I can't find the word, but you're bound to become successful. Money is just a byproduct of what you love, you know. And in the spiritual community, people say money is energy, which could be true because think about it. If you do what you love, right? Time goes by fast. You're at a high vibration. You're always happy. Money's gonna come easy because you're gonna become more creative, and all those creative thoughts and your intuition is gonna lead up to you making money because you're gonna add value to the world pretty much. So yeah. Well, yeah. So let's say working out, right? If you want to build muscle, be more healthier, this and that, you know, you gotta study. I'll say study LeBron James, study athletes. I feel that could help. Study bodybuilders. If you want to build muscle, basically what I'm saying, if you want to build muscle, study I mean, and if you're struggling or if you don't have the motivation to get fit, study people that are fit. Study the greatest athletes in the world. Study the greatest bodybuilders in the world. Study the fittest people in the world. To study them. Watch motivational videos about them. And you'll see that they all have something in common and they all have a reason why they do the things they do, and they have a lot of drive. Or let's say for example, think of all the people that were talking shit to you or like think you couldn't do it. Use that as motivation to prove these motherfuckers wrong, right? You know, that helps a lot. Find good reasons too, like if you want to work out and get fit, find good reasons. I'll use some examples. If you're a male, right? Use motivation as like, I want to get more fit. I want to build more muscle. I want to be bigger. I want to gain more weight so I could be stronger. So I could get more females I like. That helps. People may say that's bad. I think it's a good thing. At least it's something, right? And if that drives you, because think about it, if that's the only thing that drives you, so you get more females, get more women, right? Or even if you have a girlfriend, you want to impress her, right? You want her to be more attracted to you. That's gonna help you even more, because like eventually it's gonna make you go to the gym. The next thing you know, once you're making progress, you probably find other reasons why you want to go to the gym. Maybe that reason might fade away because you already reached that goal, and now after you reach that goal, your mind's gonna expand and your perspective changes, and like you want to find more reasons, right? There you go. You pretty much have a good momentum going on. But yeah, just think of anything that pisses you off, like, or think of all the painful experiences you had to go through. Think of all the times where you failed, or like you think you failed, or like things that didn't make you feel really good. Use that as motivation, and make sure you don't want to ever feel that feeling ever again. And use that as motivation, right? You can use proving people wrong as motivation too. You can use revenge as motivation too. That shit helps a lot. It really does. Cause like, especially working out. Cause let's say, for example, someone did you wrong, right? They stole money from you. Maybe they fought you. They said some hurtful things to you. Obviously, and if you don't see them, obviously you can't confront them, you can't fight them, right? So all that pent up energy, like you just want to fight them, this and that. Use that lifting weights, so like keep going, like do fucking shoulder workouts, do bench presses, do curls, fucking run sprints, do squats, do all that shit, right? Release that anger, release that pent up energy. Don't hold it. Release that shit. If you got to scream at the gym, fucking do it. If you got to listen to hardcore metal music or rap music, fucking do it. Go hard at the gym. Go ham. That shit helps a lot. Especially when you're angry at the gym, man, that shit will fucking help you out. Being angry, going to the gym, that's pretty much a substitute for a pre-workout. It really is because you have all that adrenaline rushing through you. So that's gonna help you a lot. It really is. Shit, it's crazy. Or if you want to be like a better runner, to be honest, running is easy. Like it's easy to build stamina. As long as it depends on where you're located. To be honest, if you have a lot of if you live in an area with a lot of trails, a lot of mountains, a lot of sidewalks where you could run, or if you live by a beach, honestly, to improve your stamina, bro, literally just run. That's it. People may try to complicate or overcomplicate. It's not that. Run every day for as much as you can, for as long as you can. Then after you're finished, make sure you stretch a lot. Make sure you drink a lot of, stay hydrated. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Get your vitamin drinks. Eat a lot of food to recover, especially carbs. Get enough sleep, and then repeat it. That's a secret to increasing your running endurance. To lose weight, be better shape. That's literally it. If you want to run sprints, well, see, running sprints, being explosive, like jumping higher, being a faster athlete, I'll probably save that video for some time because I can't explain it. I can, but like you actually need workouts to show you guys, you know. But if you have access to YouTube, if you're watching this video, you have access to YouTube. So it's honestly not that hard. Just look up like how to run faster, how to jump higher, how to be more explosive. All the information you need, bro, or ma'am, if you're a female watching this, it's in your fingertips. Type, research, study. Because like I feel like our day and age, like I feel like we are blessed in a way because like we have access to the internet, man. Like it depends what you type, depends how you use the internet to your advantage. Or you could learn how to paint, you could learn how to draw, you could learn math, you could learn shit, you could learn how to even cut your own hair. Just be careful, but shit, you know. You could learn a lot of shit on YouTube, man. Now, be smart. Don't be careful. You obviously use your discernment. Use your intuition. Be mindful. I'm not saying follow everything on YouTube. Obviously, go experience some shit too, but just mix it up. And don't believe everyone on YouTube because some people are scammers. Some people don't know what they're talking about. So don't take everything literal on YouTube. But like you get what I'm saying. Just use your discernment. Like you can learn how to drive. Like for example, look up YouTube videos on how to make a U-turn, how to turn left. There's a lot of videos. You just gotta do the proper research, and you'll find it. If you really want something, you'll find it on YouTube. That's what I've learned. Maybe anything. If you really want it, it's there. It's really there. For example, if you want to learn how to drive, look up videos on how to pass a driving test, and have someone be next to you, practice you behind the wheel in person, and bam, you pass it. Or if you want to learn math, look up math videos. There's a lot of math videos, and you can use it to pass your classes, even in high school and college. Man, the internet is such a blessing. But yeah, sorry about I was off topic, but I need water. My throat's been dry, but yeah, definitely, anger is the best motivation. I believe. and becoming a better version of yourself too. That helps a lot, especially getting fit. Like you can use that as a you can use working out to become a better version of yourself as like what's the word? You get what I'm saying, right? You get what I'm saying. You know, physically that helps you a lot because you'll be more confident. You feel like you could do anything pretty much. You could go from point A to point B. You could do your hobbies. If you have kids, you can play with your kids if you're more fit. You know, that helps a lot. Now, let's say for a job, right? You know, let's be real. A lot of people don't like working at their jobs. They don't. So, um, so let's say, for example, if you work at a job you don't like, right? So what you could do is you can use it as motivation to be like, even though I don't like this job, right? At least you're making income and some money, and use that as a stepping stone and a byproduct to pursue what you really love. So, for example, right? If you want to make fucking YouTube videos, right? But yet you work at a job you don't like, a full-time job that's taking up all of your time, that's draining you. There's a lot of negative, toxic people, right? You fucking hate it, right? But you can't leave it. Look at the positives and think what ways you could change, how you could change to become a better worker, and how you could like form better relationships with people. Like figure out the ways in which works in your favor. You know, for example, if there's a lot of toxic people in your workplace, you hate it. Instead of just giving up and losing all hope and just leaving it, wow, I would say leave, but like and find another job. But this topic specifically for if you're stuck and you can't find another job, right? Or if you don't want to take that risk. What you could do is be like, okay, people around me are very shitty. They're toxic. They're mean. But how this can help me is learning patience. The positive side is patience and learning how to deal and work with people. Because if you can handle these toxic people, if you're more mature dealing with immature people, if you can handle that, imagine the amount of patience, the amount of wisdom, and the amount of communication skills you'll have compared to other people that didn't experience what you had to experience. And you'll have an advantage. That should help you a lot in life, especially. If you could deal with these types of people in life, you could pretty much you could work with anyone pretty much, and that'll make you become a better employee, a better worker, and a better leader, and just a better person in general. Even if you have a family, because let's say your kids are acting up, or you have the patience and you have the wisdom to deal with them. You know, see, so you got to look at the positive kind, the positive aspects. But as I was saying, sorry if I was all over the place. So so let's say your passion, you want to make YouTube videos, right? You want to have a lot of subscribers, you want to have a lot of views, so you can make your own money and you work for yourself, right? That's what you love, right? Well, you work a job you don't like. The positive sides of working a job you don't like is that you're making money, right? Save up as much as you can. So if you're making YouTube, help it with your YouTube accessories. I mean, help with your YouTube equipment. So like all the money you have from your job, use that to buy like maybe like like a laptop for your YouTube videos, and that help you a lot if you're using a phone to make YouTube videos. Bam, that should give you motivation and excitement right there. Like the more you stay at your job, your toxic job, the more money you can make, which can help you on your YouTube career, on your side hustle, pretty much. You can save up and buy money to buy a better camera for better HD, or a microphone, better lighting, all that, right? And that helps a lot. Or you could save money so you could save up for your branding if you want to sell clothes through your YouTube channel. That helps a lot. And I feel like that can make you want to stay at that job and tolerate it much longer, and it keeps you more sane. Or what works too if you work at a toxic job, right? And if you always leave that job angry, pissed off, upset, sad, drained, tired, use that as motivation to your side hustle or to your passions. Because you gotta think to yourself, if you feel all of that after work, your main goal and motivation is to be like, I never want to feel like that for my whole life, for the rest of my life. I never want to feel like that forever. So use your side hustle, use your passions, your studies, your majors, use that as motivation. Your desires pretty much for career, for your career. Use that as motivation. Use that as an extra drive, as an extra boost to keep you moving forward. You know, that helps a lot. It really does. Use that as motivation. So mainly, I feel like the keys to success, honestly, is to look to find any situation, to look for any situation to your benefit, to your advantage. Because if you can spot like anything that will work to your advantage to help you propel forward to your passions and career you actually want to do, to your desires, that will help you a lot. So you got to be smart with it. You got to be like an analyzer. You got to observe a lot. You got to know yourself. You got to, I feel like that helps a lot too. You know, um, and yeah, but motivation, driving in general, right? Honestly, you just gotta, like what I said before, you just gotta find anything that works to your benefit. You know, why do you want to do it? Do you want to do it for your mom, right? Maybe you love your mom a lot. Maybe you love her like so much. Your driving force could be like, I want to make $1 million so one day I could buy my mom a house. I could buy her a car so I could take care of her. And if that motivates you a lot, then fuck it, do that. Find any reason that drives you. I could be wrong, but I feel like every human being in this world, we all have some type of drive that's deep within us. And once we find that drive, and once we unleash the beast inside of us, that drive, that fire inside of us, we'll be unstoppable. I feel like everyone has a drive, and why they're in, and why they want to do the things that do that want to make them become great. Everyone's unique, so we all should have a drive. We all have a reason for doing something, right? We all have a why. So find your why, pretty much. Shout out to Eric Thomas. He's a motivational speaker. He mentioned find your why. So I want to give him a shout out because I don't accidentally take his wording. So I gotta show those YouTubers respect. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably make a part two. Sorry if I was all over the place. I know, very unorganized. In the future, I will plan my videos out, so I won't be all over the place. But hopefully, you get what I mean. Basically, the key points to like finding that motivation is to figure out. Do people motivate you? Do you want to make a difference in the world? Does that motivate you? Um, have you been bullied your whole life? Does that motivate you? That you want revenge? Do you want people to witness your success and be like, yeah, bitch, you can't fuck with me? That helps too. Use your loved ones as motivation so you can take care of them in the future, so you can help provide them because you love them that much. It could be anything. You just gotta dig deep and figure out the reasons on why you want to do the things you do. And that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions down below, what you want me to discuss about or talk about, let me know. And comment what's your drive. Comment what motivates you. The reasons why you get up in the morning. Because I need help too, And it's interesting too. I always like to hear from other people's perspectives on what motivates them, on what drives them. So peace, and whatever you're going through, you'll make it. I feel like you're great. Don't let people tell you otherwise. I believe in you. You're very unique. Just the fact that you're here, God has a purpose for you, and whatever you put your mind to, you can fucking do it and kick ass. And all the non-sayers and haters, fucking be focused. get on that grind, have faith in that higher power, and I believe in you. You could do it. Yeah. Peace.